Very good evening friends, and this is the second video of the card view with the grid layout part 2. And in this video we'll discuss about how we can add some action onto the cards, like if someone clicks on that card then what will exactly happen. So this layout is right now in the form of the grid layout, so it has got the 3 rows and the 2 columns, and some action needs to be performed. What happens if the user clicks on them? So in this condition I need to provide on click listener, and first I have to provide some names, the IDs, because with that ID only you can identify that particular element, like which element has been clicked. So by the way, in this Android application designing, every element should be named, because now here, so I just, you see this, I have already named this as Android ID equal to card2. So this the name of this ID. Now let me increase the size. Yes, so you see this is my second card and I have named it as Android ID equals to @ plus ID slash card2. So now I'll create one instance of the card view here. But what will happen after clicking this? So I plan to design one layout, so because when user clicks on that particular layout, then you will be able to see a new activity. So first let me click on my Java package, and then there I can create a new activity, but I can also create one instance of that card view here first, and then I can use the now. So let me first make the one instance. So the card view is cdv is the short name for that card view. So now let me initialize this one. So cdv equal to find view by id and r.id card2 semicolon, then cdv dot set on click listener, and then I'll pass in parameter the new on click listener. Then by default I'll get one function called as on click views. For that I need one activity, so let me create one empty activity. This is my empty activity, and yes, this is empty activity, and I'm going to name it as menu details activity, and leave everything as it is. Just so this is the activity created. Now this is the Java of that activity file, and inside that activity file let me create one constraint layout, because I want to put some elements like the details. Means when you click on that particular menu, that is a food or something like that, how the informations can be represented. So this is, I'm just trying to make one activity which will have the label on it and then some information about the item, because that was just like a menu kind of. So now this design will give you the full details of what the menu is all about. So this is my edit text. Now I just provide constraints from all 4 sides. Let me remove this third one from here also. I'm using more of the Android Studio design view. So now this is, I'm dragging, dropping, and this is the gnocchi, and spelling is wrong, actually it is GNOCHHI. So I put this image here, and this is a special food. I have never enjoyed it ever, but I got it from internet that this is some food, so I will just write some details about this. So this is my image, and then before this, or you can say just after that, I will have one text view where some informations about this will be there, and the user can simply, there is a button below that, and the user can simply click on that button if he wants to place the order for that particular menu. This is what I'm trying to make. So I simply take this text view. Now here you see, this is the text view I'm trying to arrange. So this text view will have some information about that food item and the image, so that you can understand that which button you have clicked and which what is the detail about that particular food item or the menu. So this is my constraints for the button. Now I need to make it 10 because screen should be able to have it all in a particular order. So these are density independent pixels. There's no problem with that. You can continue, just no problem there. On any kind of devices they will work nicely. So the text view I'm providing that I'll have created some strings. Now I go into this value folder just inside this res. Like if you click on this res resources folder, then you find there is a file called strings.xml. so there I have created some text. So the name is details, just to see how you can create the strings if you want to use in your application. Then you have to go into this strings.xml, and there you just create a string name equal to details. Then I have put some information about that gnocchi food. So I here how you place it. So you just write at the rate of string slash details. So all the text associated with that string details will be displayed in this particular text view. Now you see that it's already there in the design view. So now just let me change its color and some text size so that you can read it nicely what it is. So let me provide some text color to it, and that I'm going to take it as blue, purple. Okay, take this purple color, and now you see the text, this will become purple color. Let me increase some text size also. So text size will be 18 sp. Okay, that is good. Now you can see this is the detail about that food item, and then below I can simply, now this is the text view. Here I can write some information as gnocchi. So this is gnocchi is called as a food, and the background for this text I just provide it in orange, yeah. And then the text should be white because it will make it a little more readable so that you can see what actually it is. So, and the text gravity is center, and the text color is white. So the at the rate of Android, and you get the color called color slash white. So this is white. Now I think I should design button also, it will be a little better. So the first, let me change the text on that button. It should be like the place your order or order it now. So, and then the background should be just like the orange, and that top and bottom, yes, and the text will also be of white color. So Android text color, and this is white. So now this is perfect. So now let me run the application because we are done here. And then the name of this activity is menu details. So here I'll create one intent for that activity. So intent equal to new intent, and since I'm inside the main activity dot class, I'll write main activity dot this and menu details dot class, because that class is that menu details files we need to be displayed here. So yeah, so the first one should be this, not the class. First one main activity dot this and menu detail dot class, and then you pass this intent to the start activity function, and that will automatically start your activity. So start activity and pass the object intent. So now this is done. Let me run the code, and now you see that when you click on that particular, because I have used this on click listener only on the second card, and this is only one instance. If you want to place for other cards, you can do the same way. So I'm not repeating that. This is my second card, and here I put command. Now see, everything is fine, but this button is overlapping over the text because this is some problem with the size. Image is unnecessarily too big, so let me make little smaller and provide some margin and constraints so that they cannot. Now see, some constraints were missing, that's why one was overlapping over the other. So every view had some constraints, at least one was missing from all these. And now I can Yeah, let me run this and see how it looks now. Otherwise I may change the size, maybe increase the size of this image little less, but let's see how it comes here. Second button, okay, so it's coming nicely, but now the top menu is missing, so again I need to make it a little shorter. And yeah, this is the designing aspect, because screen size is now just 16, so make it 10. Margin from top for this one, and yeah, these extra margins everywhere, these are the causing the problem. So 10 from the top, bare bottom, this is right. Now let me see, and I'm pretty sure this time it will be very okay. So okay, so zero margin from the top for the header, or you can say the text view. So let me run this, and now you see what we are getting. When you click on the second widget, yes, this is the view, and now it is perfectly. So friends, just subscribe to our channel and keep learning with us. Thank you very much.